the day the Pope himself ordered the kidnapping of a 6-year-old boy, igniting a revolution that would change Europe forever. June 23, 1858. In the shadowy city of Bologna, Vatican police forcefully breach the home of the Jewish family Mortara. Their target isn't stolen wealth or political dissidents. They are here for Edgardo, who is barely 6 years old. Years earlier, a teenage servant of the family, believing baby Edgardo was on the verge of dying from a severe fever, secretly baptized him with just a few drops of water to save his soul. Under the brutal laws of the Papal States, that simple act magically transformed him into a Christian. And according to the Church, a Christian child could never be raised by Jewish parents. Torn from his mother's arms amid agonizing screams, the terrified boy is smuggled into Rome. Pope Pius IX takes him in, choosing to raise him personally inside the Vatican as his adopted son. Edgardo's shattered parents launch a desperate campaign, sending letters across the globe. The case explodes in the international press, becoming the first major global human rights scandal. World leaders, from the French Emperor Napoleon III to the American press, demand the child's release. But the Pope, with absolute arrogance, answers the world non possumus. We cannot. This defiance deeply outrages a fractured Italy, a nation already crying out for freedom and modernity. The kidnapping of little Edgardo becomes the ultimate symbol of papal tyranny. Italian revolutionaries, spearheaded by figures like Garibaldi, gain massive, furious support. They weaponize public outrage as fuel to forge ahead with the unification of the country. Army after army, the ancient territories of the Pope fall to the nationalists. Until 1870, when Italian troops blast through the very walls of Rome with cannon fire. The earthly power of the Catholic Church, which had endured for over 1,000 years, collapses completely. And what became of Edgardo? Ironically, a dark case of Stockholm Syndrome took hold. Isolated from his family, he was brainwashed, ultimately becoming a devout Catholic priest. He even tried to convert his own Jewish mother on her deathbed. It was an intimate, agonizing family tragedy that forever redrew the map of Europe. The stolen boy who toppled an untouchable empire and forged the birth of a modern nation, proving that the abuse of absolute power always plants the seeds of its own destruction. A boy lost his family, but Italy won its freedom. Do you think it was worth it? What are your thoughts on this? Tell us in the comments. If history moves you as much as it moves us, subscribe to The Day Everything Changed, so you never miss an event that transformed the world.